Hey, guys, welcome back and happy Monday. All right, so thank you for another incredible Hot Messy Topics. We have also an episode that we're recording today for Hot Messy Podcast, and it's going to be the holidays from hell because there's a lot of shit that we have going on this holiday season, and I guess we just didn't anticipate it. I don't know. You guys will have to check it out tomorrow, but in the meantime, our holidays are nothing like what's going on with the Chrisleys because RadarOnline.com came out with an article, and it was really telling. Chrisley custody battle erupts as mother of Todd and Julie's adopted daughter vows to get 10-year-old back after the reality couple's prison sentences. Okay. And then on top of that, tonight we have our members only Let's Whine About It at 7 p.m. Eastern, which is 4 p.m. Pacific. So lots to talk about, lots to discuss. But before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so bear with me here. I don't want to skip a beat. I want to make sure that I have all of the information down. Now, again, thank you for Hot Messy Topics. So much fun. But also our podcast episode tomorrow. We're talking about the holiday season because this holiday season, we totally anticipated being in a different space. That's not how it played out due to construction and stuff like that. With the hurricanes and everything coming through, we also have a new person joining our team. It's kind of wild, but what I can say is something that I'm so grateful for is this incredible community, our family, all of our loved ones. And it's not about the gifts, right? I think you learn that as you get older. It's more about the memories, the fun times, and just the takeaways of it all. Just being grateful for what you have right in front of you. You don't think about that, I guess, when you're so young. You think about like, hey, mom, dad, I want that new phone. Can I get that iPad? What about that new Apple product? It's different now. I don't know. The mother of Todd and Julie Chrisley's adopted daughter is vowing to get her 10-year-old daughter, Chloe, back after the reality couple was sentenced to prison on fraud charges. And this is coming from RadarOnline.com. Angela Johnson revealed that she is determined to regain full custody of her daughter, whom she welcomed with Todd's eldest son, Kyle, in 2012. Johnson said that she has not filed any legal papers as of yet, but is in the process of doing so. I mean, we've heard things about her before in the past, and it doesn't sound, I don't know. I mean, we heard that Savannah is supposed to get custody. I don't think that Savannah would be ill-equipped to be able to do so, but then again, it's her legal mom. I don't know what's going to happen. Chloe's mom told TMZ that she has been in contact with attorneys trying to figure out where they would end up in court because Chloe and the Chrisleys live in Atlanta before the family moved to Tennessee. Kyle lost custody of Chloe because of his drug addiction, leaving Johnson to share custody with Todd before he was awarded sole custody due to her arrest for allegedly filing a false application to gain Medicaid assistance. What is everybody getting in trouble for fraudulent behavior, activity? Johnson has since agreed to a plea deal to put the case behind her and is eager to begin the process. However, it may come with some new challenges. Yeah, you allegedly filed a false application for Medicaid assistance. This is another one of the problems, though, with people taking advantage of the system when there are other people who legit need these things. And then you have some people who are trying to take it like that's problematic. As RadarOnline.com previously reported, Savannah Chrisley recently said on a podcast episode that she would be getting custody of Chloe and her 16-year-old brother, Grayson, if her parents went behind bars, which we know that I think it's going to be at the beginning of 2023 that they're set to turn themselves in. And then we have big prison sentences ahead. And I talked to an attorney, I talked to a few people, and when it comes to financial crimes like this, it's not like a day for a day or 2 days. You serve 2 days, you get 1 day off. It's not like that. It's more so like you're serving anywhere from 85 to 95% of your sentence. It's been a roller coaster year for the family, as Todd and Julie were convicted in June for conspiracy to commit bank fraud. conspiracy to defraud the United States, as well as tax fraud, while Julie was also convicted on an additional charge of wire fraud. During their sentencing hearing, Todd received 12 years in prison and 16 months probation, while Julie received 7 years in prison and 16 months probation. 7 years, that would still be alarming. That would be like, at minimum, she will probably serve about 6 of those years. It's a long fucking time behind bars. Jason keeps telling me, stop saying the F word. I'm like, I know. He's like, save that for the podcast. But I'm like, I couldn't even imagine. I could not imagine being away from my family for 7 years, let alone 12. Savannah confessed that she has felt a level of guilt because she has never had to worry about where her parents were, adding that Chloe and Grayson would not have that same luxury. And I think that the hardest part is me trying to navigate how to teach 2 children who aren't fully developed yet that, and how to navigate the circumstances. That's a really difficult thing. I have to be a positive role model for Chloe and Grayson. No matter how hard it gets, I have to show up. Yeah, she's not wrong. I mean, they've come forward, Todd and Julian, they've spoken about how this sentence has impacted them and that they're living day by day. She was also talking about how before it seemed like it was really hard for her to grasp that this was all coming to a head. And how do you, like, what do we do? How do we navigate this? Like, she said that she was living in fear, but now finally, this probably has to be kind of a bittersweet sort of situation for her and Todd, because now they don't have to worry about it, but then they have a new situation that they have to worry about because they keep on talking about how they're going to appeal their decisions. There was a very famous judge who has commentated on the case saying, listen, for Todd and Julie, the problem here is that, well, they haven't really accepted any responsibility. And for them, if there's no responsibility to accept, I don't want to compare this to the Casey Anthony case, but there was a new docuseries that came out about Casey Anthony, and it was talking about, which is so weird. I know somebody who ended up dating her when they were in high school. It's weird to just like watch her and see her now, but she claims I had nothing to do with my daughter's passing, with the murder of my daughter. But then you see where she was offered a deal, and the deal was, you're going to spend 20 years behind bars in prison. And she's like, absolutely not. And if it wasn't for the 20 years, since she said no, she could potentially face the death penalty, which I can't even imagine what that would be like. But she's like, I am not accepting responsibility for taking my child's life. And I'm thinking about all of this and how it plays out. It just has to be a constant fight, a constant battle. And then after you get out of it on the other side, it lives with you. It's like PTSD. The shit is not going away anytime soon. I don't know. I want to ask what you guys think. Do you think that their former daughter-in-law, their ex-daughter-in-law, has any potential of regaining custody over her 10-year-old daughter, Chloe? Or do you think that Chloe will eventually be with Grayson, Savannah's brother, and be in custody of Savannah? I have questions to which I need answers. Also, guys, we have a lot to discuss, a lot of personal shit-ish. Sorry, thinking about the podcast, a lot of personal ish that we're going to go over, and that will be tonight on our members only Let's Whine About It at 7 p.m. Eastern, which is 4 p.m. Pacific. So make sure you go to our community tab, click on that link, let us know what you think, join the fun, and we'll see you so very soon. Bye, guys. Love you so much. See you soon.